Welcome back to another video. Today we are playing with the new Satoru. Everyone is playing Satoru. I think every brewer on YouTube is pretty much playing with this card. But everyone's playing it with Solitudes, with Subtlety, with Endurance, or just anything that's like a pitch elemental. And all these like really efficient, well-played cards that everyone knows are really good in the meta. But these are all like value cards, and that's not really what this channel is about. Here on Smurfy, we're looking to do one thing, and that is attack the opponent. So we're playing Satoru, but we're not doing none of this value shenanigans, pitch elementals. We are playing an aggro deck. So in front of me, as you can see, we have got the Hollow One shell that people used to play back like 3 years ago. I haven't seen anyone play this deck in probably 4 or 5 years realistically, but the deck is a lot of fun and I've been wanting to try it out. I have no idea why. I just remembered the deck and just like really wanted to play it, and then I realized that Satoru actually works in this list. So just to go back to Satoru, whenever Satoru or another creature that's a non-token enters the battlefield, if you paid no mana for it, then you draw a card. Or if it wasn't cast, if none of them were cast, then you get to draw a card. So basically, you don't spend mana on a card, you get to draw a card as long as it's a creature and it comes into play. So with this deck, there is actually a surprising amount of ways that you can trigger Satoru. So first of all, you've got Blazing Rootwaller, Madness for 0. That counts. Bloodghast, coming back from the graveyard, that also counts. Vengevine, again, same thing, comes back from the graveyard, you haven't paid any mana, gives you another card. And then on top of that, you also have Hollow One, which you can very easily cast for 0 mana. Again, just draws you more cards. The deck is very lean and aggressive. But Satoru kind of just gives you this weird value engine. And the thing is, when this deck goes off, you generally play like 3 or 4 creatures in a turn. So you end up just drawing 3 or 4 extra cards as well. And we're also playing a little fun, sideboard plan with Unearth and Fulminator Mage. So if you're not familiar with Fulminator Mage, it basically just allows you to just blow up people's lands. And then you use Unearth to bring it back and you can blow up more lands. So if you're against Tron, you can just blow up their Tron lands. If you're against like 4-color elementals, again, you just blow up some of their lands. But Unearth is also another Satoru trigger. And you can also Unearth Satoru. So yeah, there's loads of weird shenanigans that you can do in this deck. And it looks like it shouldn't work. But let's just try it out. Oh, and if you do enjoy the content and you want to show some support, then check out my page over on Dictionary. Dictionary is kind of just like another version of Patreon, but for Magic specifically. You'll find me on there and some other YouTubers as well. You'll find things like my Domain Zoo guide, and I also write some articles on some other things as well, like when Breakout came out and various different things. All 3 tiers will give you access to my full Domain Zoo guide, which is probably a lot more in depth than anyone will ever need. But it is there if you want to get the extra information, but also if you just want to show support, it would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, let's go into some gameplay. What do we got? Double Burning Inquiry. Let's go ahead and keep this. Hopefully our opponent isn't trying to sculpt out their hand too much, because it's going to change pretty rapidly. Turn 1 Delighted Halfling. Is this the mono green deck? I really hope this is the mono green Devotion deck. It's not even like Devotion. I'm not really sure what it is. Let's have a look. What do you got, opponent? Forest Khan. Okay. I guess we just played this 0 mana 4/4. That seems pretty good, right? I think this is the mono green ramp deck, and our opponent just they just don't have a land and they concede. Okay, that's incredible. Yeah, I'm pretty sure their deck basically just puts a bunch of enchantments on a land and then makes that land tap for a bunch of mana. So we're just going to bring in all of the Fulminator Mages and do the Unearth combo and try and win that way. Oh, we've got the Fulminator Mage. Let's go. Yeah, we'll keep this, I think. Can we win back-to-back from a turn 1 Burning Inquiry? I just love the fact that you can basically just sign up to screw you or your opponent over without actually really doing anything. And I've just noticed that my card viewer isn't on, so let me just throw that on real quick. That's better. Turn 1, Utopia Sprawl on a forest. Yeah, so this is exactly the deck I just called out. There's Utopia Sprawl. There's also a 3 mana enchantment that says enchant a land. That land now taps for an additional 2 green. And then they like try and untap it and just go off. And we've got double Fulminator Mage, so I think we're just on the game plan of find, unearth. Let's just go Steam Vents. See what we can do. Burning Inquiry. Let's find and unearth. Oh, sweet. Nice little 0 mana 1/1. That's pretty good. And we can just cast this for free as well. All right, not bad. 5 power on turn 1. This deck is actually insane. I don't know if this is just me being lucky though, because you guys are seeing all the gameplay I've done with this deck since, I don't know, 2000 and like what, 17 or something ridiculous like that. Whenever the last UK GP was, so a long time ago. I think we just want a Goblin Lore. I just want to get these in the graveyard, really. And find and unearth. We're just going to go ahead and shock. Wait a minute. No, we need to kill this, right? Yeah, we probably do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've only got 1 card in hand. I think we just kill the Kiora. And then next turn we can Fulminator Mage this. Yeah, we're gonna do the boring plan of just playing to actually win the game. I know, I'm sorry, but it does mean that Fulminator Mage next turn probably. Okay, yeah. There was not really much our opponent could have done, I guess. But awesome. This deck is gas, and I cannot wait to go on to the next round. So let's go there. What do we got? This hand is awesome if we had a discard outlet, which we don't. As soon as we get one, though, this hand is super good. So I think it's fine to keep this. I think with these kind of hands, like you're just like 1 Goblin Lore or something away from this just being absolutely incredible. So let's just lead off with a Foothills, and we'll pass the turn. Really looking forward to using the 1 mana version and screwing our opponent's lands up. That would be really fun. I guess we could have played the Root Waller, but I think I'd rather keep it. We've got Vengevine and stuff going on, you know. We'll go end of turn, fetch a Steam Vents, and there's no reason to shock. I mean, we're against Tron, so our life total doesn't really matter. Oh dear, that's not what we want to draw. No worries. Let's go shock. Blue, black. Satoru is online. We just need a good draw. We're going to have to be quite fast against Tron, for obvious reasons, being Tron. You do need to get them dead pretty quick. So a Goblin Lore off the top here would be wonderful. Okay, that will do, I guess. Let's lead off with a land. I guess we're probably not going to need blue again, so let's go Neonate. And discard a card. We will go for Vengevine, I think. Yeah, let's go for Vengevine. We draw another one, that's fine. Let's go red. And cast this. Vengevine triggers where you get to draw a card. Oh, this hand is like actually popping off because now we go get Cookbook. This is absolute gas. Yeah, so we'll get Cookbook, crack this. Mountain is fine. Tap this, play the Cookbook, discard Root Waller here. Then we get to Madness it for free, which then means that we get to draw another card because this has not had any mana to pay. Oh my god, we are popping off. Is this deck actually good? I honestly haven't even recorded an intro yet because I just assumed that this was going to be unplayable. But I just had to give it a try. But this is great. What a turn 3. Okay, so our opponent has now got Tron. So we do still have to have a lot of things go our way to be able to win here. We've got some beaters and things, but like an Ugin and -4, we probably probably just lose. Oh, we're against Eldrazi Tron. All right, so opponent takes the Vengevine here, I will assume. Yep. And what else they got? Another map, and they can crack that as well. Now, do they get another tower, or do they get some Eldrazi shenanigans? They probably play Urza Saga. Oh, Blast Zone. Okay, that's pretty nice. This Thought Knot here is actually really not relevant for us because we can just kill it with Inti. I guess we discard the Vengevine because we can't cast it anyway. Yeah, let's go ahead and discard Vengevine. We'll make Thought Knot here kill itself and hopefully draw some gas from the Thought Knot here. What do we get? Okay, that's really good actually. So now if we can draw another creature, we can bring back the other Vengevine, draw some more cards, and we draw another land. Okay. Alright, well, scrap that. Let's go ahead and play a tapped land. Let's go ahead and pump the... What's this called? Blazing Root Waller. I don't know why I want to call it a Basilisk. Alright, we're getting for a huge chunk of damage here. And I don't know what our opponent can do to recover from this. This is going super well. I'm really pumped to play this, actually. This looks like it's going to be a fun league. Okay, opponent plays a Blast Zone. This doesn't come in tapped. I just assumed that this came in tapped. Okay, so destroy everything with 1 CMC, which is a 1-drop, obviously, and the Underworld Cookbook. You know what we've got. Oh, actually, no, they don't know about the Tarn, but you now know about the Tarn, and that is game. Awesome. Well, this hand would be really nice if we had a land, obviously. Yeah, I guess we just mulligan. Okay, this hand is cool. Let's go ahead and keep this. What are we going to do? So, I guess turn 1... Probably Flame Blade and try and swing out. What are we discarding? We can't discard Asmo. Asmo is really good. I guess we'll just go for Inti. I actually really want to keep Inti, but this league we are specifically playing for Satoru. So I'm not shipping Satoru. It's what we came here to do, right? Okay, Vengevine's a pretty good draw. So let's go ahead and... it doesn't really matter what we get, does it? No. Steam Vents will do. We'll pay the 2 and play the Flameblade Adept. And then next turn we can... If we want to go fast, we can Neonate and Asmo, then bring back Vengevine. Or if we want to go value, we do it. We go Satoru and then do it. But I don't think we want to be doing that. That's a bit slow. Oh, Goblin Law. That could be fun. I think this turn... we want to just get our dudes in play. So let's go Fetch Shock. Let's go get a Black Source. We are going to need that at some point, I'm sure. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, so we want to go red for Neonate. Activate Neonate, discard Vengevine. We're just going to always yield to these. Oh, we drew a hollow one. Alright, that's pretty sweet. Let's go. Now we can play Asmo for 1, which is now going to trigger the Vengevine. Yes. Oh my god, this deck is so fast. Have we just had the nuts both games, or is this deck just... is this how this normally functions? Huh. And yeah, we are going to get in here for 6. Turn 2, and we have 8 power on board. I mean, 9 at the moment, but 8. Next turn we can Goblin Lore. If we don't discard the hollow one, you just get to play them for free. This is just gas. I haven't seen anyone else pair the Satoru with Madness and Hollow One in that, so I'll be interested to see... Oh, that's not cool. What other people are doing. Alright, what do we got? Another Hollow One. So there are two options, I think, here, right? You go Satoru, pass, and next turn Goblin Lore, or we just go ham and Goblin Lore. And I kind of just want a Goblin Lore, so let's go ahead and do that. So best case scenario is we do not discard the hollow ones. We keep both, and then we can play them both for free, and then bring back Vengevine. But we kind of have to leave up to the gods. That did not go as well as planned, but that's okay. We get a 0 mana 4/4, and a bunch of stuff in the graveyard. Next turn we can go double creature to bring back our Vengevine, but we kind of want to land. Sure, you can Thought Not Seer us. That we're not too worried about. They've got 5 mana left over, so that could be a Reality Smasher or something. Maybe even a Karn. A Karn tick down and go get some sort of graveyard hate would be really annoying. We do run Ancient Grudge in our sideboard, but most of the deck is just stuff like colorless cards, which we don't get to target, like Eldrazi's and Planeswalkers and stuff. Oh, don't... that's pretty annoying. I didn't think... Oh, yeah, okay, well, Ancient Grudge is now looking pretty good. I guess it's not great, because the Graph Digger's Cage turns it off anyway, but... Goblin Lore again. I think we just go double Adept here. Well, I guess we swing first. We're going to lose this race because of the Basilisk's collar. Oh, they're going to just chump block? Oh no. Reality Smasher is coming in soon. We are just going to have to try and... I don't think this is going to work, is it? It is not. Yeah, so we're going to bring in Ancient Grudges, I guess. So play Reality Smasher, give it Lifelink. Wait, what? What are you doing? Oh, they just got like Ballista to finish us off? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Just another thought. Oh, okay, sure. Well played, opponent. On to sideboarding. So we do want these Ancient Grudges in, I guess. And what do we want to change? Maybe we do want the Fulminator Mage package. Oh, that's just so grim if they have the graveyard shenanigans. Like, Unearth is a real liability against their deck. We'll give this a go. And we definitely want to go first again. What do we got? Not a lot. Let's go ahead and send that back. Okay, we can work with this for sure. We'll keep... we will stick, I guess, the Maya back is fine. And let's just go ahead and shock Neonate. So what are we trying to do here? We want our opponent to play a big dude before we use this, really. Yeah, not really sure what to do then. Let's see what we draw. A Vengevine, okay. So let's just play a land, and I think we just want a Goblin Lore. Yeah, let's just see what happens. One Vengevine in the bin. Sure, I guess we just bop our opponent here for one, and as soon as they play a big dude, we can obviously big game hunter and kill it, and then see what happens from there. But like double Vengevine is super, super fast, so that's really nice to see. Just need to get them in play. Reality, no, not Reality Smasher, Matter Reshaper. Okay, sure. And they just pass it on back to us. Another Neonate. What is the play? I kind of just want a Goblin Lore. If we do that, do I want to play the Neonate first? I think so. Let's go ahead and fetch. We'll just get a mountain now, it's fine. So now if we find a hollowed one, that would work out quite nicely. Okay, both Vengevines are in the bin. And I guess we just swing here. That has Menace, dude. Alright, sweet. Bop our opponent for one, and I did not think that we might need double black in one turn, but I didn't really want to shock just in case, so hopefully we won't have to double big game hunter, but I can't imagine them playing two large dudes in one turn. This hand does look pretty well set up. We just need to find a second creature, then we bring back the Vengevines. If they've got the Grafdigger's Cage, we've got the Ancient Grudge. So things are looking pretty good. I think the thing we're scared of most is Thought Not Seer, which it looks like is what's about to be coming. Oh, Reality Smasher. Sure. Just swinging for 5. It has trample, right? Yeah. All right, well, we take 5. And back to us. Come on, let's find a creature. He's Scolding Tarn. All right, let's just discard. Big Game Hunter. We'll play pay the black, play Big Game Hunter, and kill their Reality Smasher. Oh, such value because it even gets around the trigger. Draw a card, hopefully find something good. That is good. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. So we'll discard the Root Waller, which is now free. This is going to get us our Vengevines back. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is so much fun. And we draw a card. What do we got? Okay, sure. Well, I guess we swing with both of these. The question is, do I want to fetch shock, put this in? I don't think I really do. No, I think that's a bit overkill. If our opponent has another Reality Smasher, that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Expedition map comes into play. I don't think we want Ancient Grudge those. Wait, I'm an absolute dummy, right? I didn't put the Stomping Ground in the deck for Ancient Grudge. Alright, well, Ancient Grudge is just significantly worse in our deck than I realized. Khan's pretty good. But they don't have Tron, so they just paid 4 mana for that dude. There's nothing I'm too scared of at this point, because we've got the Ancient Grudge. If they get like Tormod's Crypt and exile our graveyard, that's annoying. Okay, they're going to activate their map into a 1/1. Well, end of turn, we might as well go get another black source. Okay, that's the only land left. We will not pay. Do I want to blow this up just to kill Khan? Yeah, probably. Alright, untap. What do we got? Bloodstained Mire. Not really what we're looking for. Let's just go black, blue. Play this and pump. It's -2 to go get something. I think we're just going to have to kill it. Yeah, that looks good. Such a shame that you can't activate this more than once. Obviously, it would then be significantly better, but it's a shame. We're going to go ahead and keep the land in hand, I think, just in case we draw like a Goblin Lore or Burning Inquiry. I'd rather just pitch this and find gas. Another Khan. Khan number 2. What do we got for Khan number 2? Ensnaring Bridge won't do too much because they've only got 2 cards in hand. So we could still attack for 1, 2, 3, 4 and then pump up to 6. Because once this is already attacking, you can then pump it and it gets around the bridge. Yeah, they have gone for the bridge. Can they play anything else in their hand? Okay, no, that's really, really fortunate. Another Root Waller, sure. Well, let's go at the opponent, at Khan. This is a little bit risky because if they have a Dismember or something, they can kill this. But I don't really want to be swinging everything at Khan just in case. I don't think we have enough time. Put our opponent down to, what, 10? Yeah. And I really want to play the Root Waller and try and get them dead. But also, if we draw something to discard it, we can then use it to draw a card. I'm just going to go ahead and play it. I really wanted to play a Surveil land in this deck as well, because they're kind of just like broken. But this is like a 17 land deck. It's like, how many lands can you play in a 17 land deck that come in tapped? Like, your curve must be like obnoxiously low as it is just to even play 17 lands. Yeah, that's a pretty good draw. So let's go ahead and play that. Let's just go ahead and crack it. Discard the Maya here. We draw a Vengevine. Yeah, we might as well swing with everything. I assume they're going to block one of the Root Wallers. We'll go ahead and pay that. And we might as well pump the other one as well. What are they going to hit? Thought Not Seer. Well, that's annoying that we've got Big Game Hunter in hand. But our opponents are just on 6. Like an Ancient... no, not an Ancient Grudge. Yeah, an Ancient Grudge, not an Ancient Stirrings, I meant to say. And things are looking okay. But yeah, where is it? If we just played a green source on our deck, this game would be over. Very frustrated with that. And I don't think there's any way to get treasures in this deck either. Yeah, that's super frustrating. Does that do anything? Not really. No. I think we just keep swinging. And then we might as well play the cookbook. And I guess we just pass the turn and hope that we just draw another Ancient Grudge. What else is there even we can do? It's so frustrating because I've just started the league as well, so it's like I really don't want to drop just to add a stomping ground to the deck. I wish you could make like minor tweaks to your deck, like one change or like 2 card changes. I guess then the list wouldn't be what you'd get the 5-0 with or the trophy or whatever. They go get Urza's Saga. Okay, so they've got a game plan, which I assume is going to be go get Basilisk's Collar. They've got 2 cards in hand, so they need to start playing stuff. That looks like a Walking Blister or something. Oh my god. That is a Walking Blister. X equals 6. Oh dear. Well, we can gain a little bit of life. Am I supposed to... I guess I just eat it now. What do we got? Oh, lovely, a Scalding Tarn. I guess we... Oh, wait, no. We can activate this. What would we return? There we go. What do we got? Oh, we go get Asmo, right? Asmo's a little bit awkward, though, because they can still just kill it with the Hangerback Walker. We just don't have the mana to do it all. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. Sure, so they play an Expedition map. They can hit us for... Oh, they can do like 12 or 13 or maybe even 14 here. Sacrifice the cookbook to return a creature. What? And then we go for... We need a big game hunter in the graveyard. That would be ideal. We just don't really have anything. Does that change anything? No, because we don't have another card to discard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sack this. There's nothing to get back. We are just going to slowly die to the to this walking blister by the look of it. We can gain 3 a turn. They've got 1, 2. Oh, they can make a dude. That doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think like this game, we realistically should have just won like 4 or 5 turns ago if we had a stomping ground in the deck. Oh, they can go get Basilisk Collar now and it's just game. Yeah. Damn it, opponent. Well, you know, I'm going to count that as a win because I lost, not the deck. Okay? My bad, guys. My bad. So there you have it, guys. Satoru in mono red hollow 1. I guess you can't really call it mono red when it's Grixis. But yeah, I think other than obviously adding a stomping ground to the deck was really, really fun. And I think it does have some potential. I think I finished the league going, I'm going to say 2-3. But I think I'm only probably going to have time to show 2 of the games. Just because it went on for a lot longer than I was expecting. I do try to give you guys an all-rounded view. So one of the games we lost, I think, due to not having a stomping ground. But I'm counting that as a win because that was me losing, not the deck. Other than that, what we lost to was basically like the generic tier 1 decks. I think it was Scam and 4-color. And I can't remember the last one, maybe Titan or something? No, it was Mono Black. But to be honest, they were not great games, so I'm not even going to bother showing you. But yeah, just to be very transparent, the deck did not 4-0, 4-1 or 5-0, not even close. But I think considering it was the first run with the deck, and it's the first time I've seen anyone play it in 4 or 5 years, I think that's pretty good. Anything I would change? Definitely add Inti. I don't think I had Inti in the original list. I can't remember. But yeah, Satoru was great. And I just really enjoyed the deck. I thought it was a lot of fun. If you enjoyed the content and you want to see more, subscribe. And if you did enjoy the content and you're already subscribed, give us a like, leave a comment. It makes a huge deal for small content creators like myself. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.